legislature has no business making medical decisions or medical policy. I went to school for years and years and spent hours and hours of my life training to do this work. And I don't serve in the state legislature. I don't try to do their work for them. And I would rather that they not try to do my job. Pills and IUDs are not abortifacients. Medical procedures that help people to live their best lives and be their healthiest versions of themselves, that are safe and medically supported, have no business being debated on a legislative floor. That is a decision between a patient and a physician and no one else.
And by the way, I will note that multiple Republican governors, legislators are on the record. We have the tapes, and we'll play them every day if we need to, of them saying 10-year-olds who are pregnant should be forced to have the baby. I want to go into another issue here. The Indiana Attorney General now says he's investigating the doctor who treated this 10-year-old victim. Said that his office is also looking into whether she failed to report the procedure, the doctor, in Indiana, because it is a crime to not report intentionally a case like this. And the governor has sent a letter to the governor demanding the release of documents from the Indiana Department of Health and Department of Child Services to determine whether she filed the proper complaint. This is the future, right? Doctors will be the targets, and then eventually women will be the targets, and in this case, a kid.
That's exactly right. Complicated medical reporting is no stranger to abortion. We have been dealing with changing and shifting regulations around what we have to report, what kinds of timeframes we have to report these things in for years, and they serve no purpose except to try to trap abortion providers and abortion clinics, to criminalize us and the work that we do, and to trap and criminalize patients. Again, this has nothing to do with protecting life or protecting health. This only has to do with control and removal of bodily autonomy and taking away the choice of what to do with your own body.
I say it a lot, I'm a lot less delicate about it. I say it is about making women into state property. And I won't put that on you, I put that on me. Dr. Katie McHugh, thank you for all that you do. Back in a moment.
And look at that cloud. It's an elephant. See the trunk there?
Yes.
That one looks like a bear.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that one. It looks like
The cougar.
Yeah, I don't see it.
No, Dad, there's a cougar outside.
Oh, we better go, son.
With a powerful engine to take you to the most remote places and an available panoramic moonroof to enjoy every part of it, the all-new Toyota Tundra is here, born for this.
When you love riding a motorcycle, you want to ride it everywhere, even getting a dental checkup.
Mr. Carter, wouldn't you prefer the chair?
I'm fine on my bike, Doc.
Well, let me know if you feel any discomfort.
And when you love saving money, you want to save even more. That's why Geico makes it easy to bundle your motorcycle and car insurance.
All done, Mr. Carter. Remember to brush, floss, and lubricate your drive chain regularly.
Kickstart your savings with Geico Motorcycle. Bundle and save on the things you love.
At Lowe's, every pro is an MVP to us. That's why we're introducing MVP's bonus points to our rewards and partnership program. It's the only pro loyalty program where you can earn points just by downloading our app or shopping select items by trusted brands and more. Then redeem your points for rewards that level up your business. Join MVP's Pro Rewards today and earn your first 1,000 points. MVP's Pro Rewards program subject to program terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/L/pro loyalty terms. Subject to change.
It's Macy's One Day Sale with great deals of the day, like 40 to 60% off select looks for him and for her. Perfect for wherever summer takes you. And elevate any occasion with 45 to 65% off fine jewelry. And get a new Bella 2-quart air fryer for just $34.99 during Macy's One Day Sale. Plus, Star Rewards members earn rewards even faster during Macy's Star Money Bonus Days starting tomorrow.
Nothing beats a day out on the golf course. But if you can't make it out, you can still fill your day with golf content. Check out the Golf Central podcast from NBC Sports Radio as GolfChannel.com writers discuss and debate everything.
Like I've seen some snaps before where I kind of lose my posture.
To LPGA recaps and even college golf content. It's everything a golf fan could need. other than a day out on the lakes. Just search Golf Central on TuneIn to listen. Staying plugged into your world means staying up on all the latest headlines. TuneIn lets you listen to the news networks you know and trust anywhere you are, like CNN.
Coverage begins now.
Fox News Radio.
All right, well, we're going to bring in Congresswoman.
MSNBC.
About this partial report.
And even Bloomberg.
Slightly negative, down 0.2%.
All right from your phone, your browser, or any of your devices. You can also queue up your shows on your smart speakers just using your voice. It's all the news you need, whenever and wherever you need it. Just search news on TuneIn to stay in the know.
This is TuneIn.
I upgraded TuneIn Premium 2 months ago, and it has been amazing.
Of an independent YouTube, they say, I know, let's go into text-based search, and the first corporate meeting.
I love my commercial-free news.
This is TuneIn.
Basically, everything you got to do, and you're doing right.
Sometimes people have got their crazy mistakes.
This is TuneIn too. Why don't you explore TuneIn today? Podcasts, sports, news, music, and more. Want to kick it old school? Get ready to give up the funk and get down on it with Soul Groove. Soul Groove is your home for the greatest soul. Just move on up.
However, I've never had a
toward your destination. Rhythm and blues. Funk and disco from the 70s and 80s. Search Soul Groove on TuneIn to listen. You love listening to TuneIn, but now we want to hear from you. Join the conversation by following us at TuneIn on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Breaking news
for so many of us during this pandemic.
Music. Podcasts.
I came into the podcast reeking, and it was Worcestershire.
And sports. Here's the pitch. And a line drive left field. On its way to the grand slam. Follow us and tell us what you love to listen to.
$1 for a 3-month prescription.
So we in the media have gotten a lot of mileage out of this New York Times Siena College poll showing President Biden at 33% approval, with just a quarter of Democrats thinking he should run for re-election. And it's given the Times and other media outlets the perfect opening to repeat the favored conventional wisdom that for sure, Democrats are going to get wiped out in the November midterms. Republicans remain supreme, despite their most recent president being proved to be an insurrectionist criminal by the January 6th committee. And still losing to Joe Biden in a re-elect matchup in the self-same poll. So how do the conventional wisdom folks know what will happen in November? Well, this poll, which surveyed 849 registered voters, says so, and so do other polls of like 1,000 or sometimes even 1,200 Americans. And history tells us that the president's party always gets shellacked in the midterms. Except when it doesn't happen. It didn't happen to George W. Bush because of a huge external event called 9/11 and the subsequent meritless U.S. invasion of Iraq. You know, voters tend to keep wartime presidents in. But forget that. Democrats are for sure going to get wiped out. I mean, that's the conventional beltway wisdom. Biden's approval rating is trash. Inflation, gas prices, duh, those are the external events that we need to pay attention to. Except that the MAGA Supreme Court majority just zeroed out women's rights over our own bodies, and Clarence Thomas is threatening to go after birth control and gay marriage and gay relationships too.